And hopefully that's it. We're online. Hopefully the audio balance is correct. Like that, something like that. Trying to figure this out, right? Like I've got all these different boards and all these different kind of areas or spaces where I can adjust headroom and this and that. And I think it's time I finally kind of sat down and actually took the time to figure out, okay, like this volume meter needs to be here. Otherwise I'm redlining, and otherwise that's gonna sound really awful. So hopefully we've kind of dialed it in a little bit better. The audio sounds a little bit better as well. And welcome to the stream. So here we are already at episode 19. Crazy week 10. And just to give y'all a little bit of an update as to what's been happening, I did set myself a 12-week goal. This was actually after a really good kind of heart-to-heart with a friend. Like, sit down, have a 12-week goal, and see after 12 weeks whether or not what you're doing is something that's worth continuing to do. And if it isn't, then it's time to change it up. If it is, then lean in, lean harder. And yeah, that if I were to kind of sum it up, weeks 1 through 4 were kind of slowing down from the tempo of spending a lot of time right at work, but now just spending a lot more time on myself. So that's what the first 4 weeks were about. And then weeks 5 through 8 were a lot of kind of building up skills and experimenting and kind of going a little bit outside of my comfort zone. And now as we look at weeks 9 through 12, the whole idea is to start making some money such that this world that I'm exploring can actually start to pay for itself. So we're getting there. We're getting there, folks. It's coming along. It's moving along. I'm going to check the chat here. Downbeat on 16. That's right, John. I appreciate you pulling up. And happy birthday, homie. Hope it was a good celebration there. Hope it was a fun time. You have to tell me a little bit more about it. But I've been doing a little bit more kind of just investigating this whole YouTube music thing. And I think when it comes to playing along with music, I will make sure to keep that to Twitch. Like I can play along to these tracks, like these like royalty-free tracks. But ultimately anything that has kind of copyright issues, I think I should shy away from when it comes to this YouTube platform. But I figured I would give all of you a quick little update as to what I've been up to in terms of my progress with the double bass drum or the double bass pedal. So Cosmo Music, for those of you who are from, I guess, the greater Toronto area, Cosmo Music is unfortunately going out of business, and everything must go. So when my wife and I were last there, we picked up the djembe, we picked up the tambourine, and we also picked up this double bass pedal, which has always been something I've been curious about, but I've never considered myself to be like at a skill level where I'm playing double bass. Right, like just to give you a quick, sound audio type thing. Right, so that right there is your standard kind of kick, but the moment that you introduce the second, you're able just to fill space with a lot more sounds, right? And a big part of the whole, drumming thing is knowing when to fill that space and also knowing when to back off. So in terms of, I guess, what the pivot, as opposed to, me playing along with songs, which is usually what I've been doing, right? A lot of times you just kind of see, a version of me that's unrehearsed. I just sit down, I just pull up some music and I jam along to it. I figured I would actually explore today a little bit differently, kind of like a drum lesson. In terms of, even if you're an experienced drummer, and I don't really consider myself all that experienced, just maybe a little more experienced than the person who has spent less time, okay, like who has had less follow through, okay, to see it through and to like build these skills up. So again, like I'm going to do my best here to share what I've learned with all of you at home, and even if you're not a drummer, that's okay. You can also kind of follow along, even just stomping, tapping, that sort of thing. So before we even introduce this left foot here, this double bass, let's just start with our basics. We've got 1, for example, if we were to count to 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Let's just put 1 and 3 on the kick. So you're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And just basically keep doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once that pattern kind of gets pretty comfortable and you're like, well, that's really easy. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Add that second foot in. And that's where the left foot, this is still something I'm learning, will fall on the 2 and 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think this will make even more sense if I added a click, right? So let's give this a click. Let's just see how this goes here. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. We got a click. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're like, that's not very special at all. Like if you just kind of add the two together, you just have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's true, right? You're just alternating right foot, left foot. But be able to break it and isolate, right? This is what my right is going to do. My right's going to focus only on odd numbers, 1 and 3. And my left foot's going to focus only on even numbers, 2 and 4. Hopefully that's going to help you, coordinate a little bit better. So let's bring our click back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I like to try to do this like 4 bars at a time, right? If I can do this consistently, then I'll move on. If I'm unable to keep those 4 bars, I'll slow it down. Right? I can bring it down my tempo to like an 80, something like this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is just to, again, build up that confidence, the independence with just my right foot before I, again, reincorporate the 2 and 4 on my left. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, right, once I've got that independence, the right, 1, 3, and the left, 2, 4, then I can put them together. And again, this is really predictable, but it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, alternating right foot, left foot. All right, so not very exciting, but there you have it. We've got 4 on the floor, right? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just alternating. We even managed to squeeze in a text reply there. So yeah, no, dude, John, I'm happy that the Minecraft movie, or rather your birthday celebration, was an awesome one. Great to share that moment with you. Okay, so again, we've got ourselves coming back to our drumming lesson. We've got our 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can also kind of mess with your head a little bit by completely swapping what we just did. Okay, so again, this is a very simple exercise, but we just went from 1 and 3 on the right foot, 2 and 4 on the left foot. Why don't we just kind of rewire our brain a little bit? Now we're writing switch. Now we're writing goofy. Now it's going to be 1 and 3 on the left foot and 2 and 4 on the right foot, right? And I'm just going to practice with a click here. I'll just go a little faster. Let's go to 100 beats per minute there, okay? 2, 3, 4. So there's 100 clicks, 100 beats in a minute, in 60 seconds. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we've got ourselves that 1 and 3 on the left. Now let's do 2 and 4 on the right. All right, and again, just like we've been doing before, we put it all back together, left, right, right. We're alternating 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, left, right, and slow things down. If you're finding that's really hard to kind of keep pace, right? Bring it down. Like we can bring it down to 50. It said that if you can play things fast, or actually if you can play things slow, you can play things fast, right? Because slow, steady, and steady's fast. So here it is at 50. 2, 3, 4, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, remember, as this continues, we're going to crank up the speed there, see if you can keep pace, right? Left, 1 and 3, right, 2 and 4. All right, so I'm not very good at this yet, but we worked our way up from 50 beats per minute to about 170, right? That's the whole idea, just alternating between left foot and right foot, with left on the 1 and 3 and 2 on the right foot on the 2 and 4. I guess the next bit after this is just to add more elements, right? Like if we were to slow things back down again, we're just building a little bit of independence here with our left foot. Why don't we regain our confidence? And again, this is assuming that you have a little bit of experience here with the drum set. Just play something without the left foot, right? So we're just gonna, I don't know, make up something as we go, still 4/4 time. And you're like, well done, sir. That was just to clear my head. Very simple. Okay, so we've got our 16th notes here on the hi-hat, and that's, right? And again, we've got our kick drum here. That's 1, right? So bum, bum, so 1 and, right? Right, and again, depending on your level of comfort, just add more stuff, right? Try to kind of keep in time. What have I got going on right now? I've got bum, bum, bum. So 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right, so being able to count that too is important. And if all this stuff is confusing, slow things down to 1 and so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slower speeds to make it more manageable. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, so let's see here. What have we got going on? We've got our 1 and 3 still for our right foot, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah, we still got that going on. We've got our 8th notes happening over here on our hands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and left foot's not doing anything right now. But if we were to, again, reincorporate that left foot on our 2 and 4, just like we started at the beginning, we would then have a pattern that sounds something like this. And again, this is at 50 beats per minute. All right, so the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And again, we can go back to putting our 2 and 4 on our second bass, right, to create that same effect, like so. See, I'm going too fast there. Let's slow things down. It's harder to play slow, right? So we're going to try playing slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, so there it is at 50 beats per minute. And if you're really being kind of specific, if you're being very precise, and just for myself to be critical of that, I wasn't even like cleanly right quantized and hitting those notes right in time. Right, there's something just a little bit off. Maybe it's like by milliseconds, microseconds, but enough for an attentive ear, I guess, to really pick up and notice on these things. So that's basically the idea here, right? Today is all about learning a little bit of drums. I guess we could pivot over and play the other percussion instrument, which would be the piano. But my determination right now is just to kind of figure out the second bass pedal, and I'll just kind of throw up some royalty-free music. We'll see if we can at some point incorporate this pedal in there. Okay, so let's try this. Right, but I think that's kind of the idea, right? Being able to reincorporate again that little beat that we were working on, right? That little 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, right? While alternating our right foot and our left foot to successfully bring in right that double bass pedal. So anyway, that's the method to my madness. Now you know how I problem solve. Now you know how I figure things out. Yeah, I think it's a good time now. We'll just kind of throw in some other tunes and jam along a little bit. And as always, folks, if you have some questions in the chat there, let me know. And if you don't, this is just nice to hang out with you for a little bit during the lunch hour. So thanks for tuning in. Right? Thanks for the thanks for the viewership. Thanks for the encouragement. And let's play some music. I don't think that was it, but we tried. We tried. We genuinely gave it the good old college try. Yeah. Let's try some other royalty-free music, see what we find here. right. Yeah, it's coming together. We're learning how to add another bass pedal. That's the dream. But yeah, we're gonna continue playing these royalty-free tracks. Lacuna by Leave is our next song. I always felt like I was adding an extra note in there. That like ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I think that's what we're going for, right? That was the fill, and we just couldn't find it. Let's see if we can find it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Right? And once you have that rhythm down, it's just a matter of moving it around, right? Because it's ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Right, and then just practicing and then running it back until you've got that confidence in that fill. We'll try it in the next song, right? The same thing. Ba da ba 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 ba. All right, next song. Ooh-wee by Monma. Here we go. Ooh-wee. I think I finally found it, but at that point the song was already over. L. Okay, let's try to find it again next track, whatever that is. Same beat, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, right? What is this? Okay, this can work. Lakey inspired. It's a completely different beat. That's okay. We'll make it work. yeah, we found a few of these songs, right? The lo-fi stuff. But oh, it's almost time for lunch. That's what it is. Let's see here. Any questions in the chat? Always good to see what's popping. Let's see. 10 out of 10 present. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it, sir. But yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I think we are coming up on the. No, we're not coming up on the hour yet. I'm just trying to do less time because I'm just hungry. I really should eat before. I think maybe, yeah, bigger breakfast. Maybe that's the play. But I think next time we come back and do some music, maybe we'll play the other percussion instrument. Right? Maybe it's not going to be the drum set, but instead we'll change it up and some piano. I don't know. Maybe, could we do that as a way to just kind of wrap up today? Is that a viable? I don't know. Yeah. we'll do more keyboard stuff. I got to figure out more like this layout and how to use my space just a little bit better. Like I've got so many things all laid out, carefully considered, but at the same time, it also feels like what button do I push now? Like how do I? I think it's just practice. I just need more practice. But yeah, I think this is a nice little spot, folks, to maybe pack things up for today. Right, 12:16. I'm not really trying to think of how many hours I got to pull, but if you've got a question, ask me in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. If not, right, I hope your second semester, if you are watching from school, if you're currently still in school, hope your second semester is moving along smoothly, moving along well. If you're out of school, hey, I hope you choose a school. Great, simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hope that things continue to be smooth sailing for you. And if it's not smooth sailing, just a temporary inconvenience, right? It's a temporary inconvenience. So keep going. Do we have viewers? We do have viewers. Yo, write something. Write something. We have viewers. I know you're there. Engage. You're like, no, that's your job, sir. Engage with us. All right. Favorite color, go. Or is I don't know, is cereal a soup? Asking the important questions. Is cereal a soup? Still need more practice, but at least we kind of got that fill figured out. That ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's just harder to pull off when you're actually playing it along with the song. Right, but yeah, let's quickly review. Right, we had a whole drum lesson. I think this is a nice little spot to pack things up for today. But we had a nice little drum lesson. And John, I agree with you. It is hot cereal. That's porridge or oatmeal. But what did we do today? We introduced the left foot. Right, the left foot isn't the easiest to incorporate. It's usually the last thing, I think. Most folks usually play with their, I guess, when it comes to incorporating a fourth limb, right? Usually it's the non-dominant, foot. That's probably last. So in my case here, all the other limbs are kind of better than beginner, but the left foot is just meat. So we're trying to change that. Anyway, it's 1 and 3 on the right, 2 and 4 on the left, 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back to the click here. Let's add that click again, just to bring our lesson back to where we started. 70 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that's pretty straightforward. Your next bit then is going to be the 2 and 4 on your left foot, just like so. Before you ultimately combine your left foot and right foot back together, 1, 2, 3, 4, alternating, right? But still thinking about that independence there as you play 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Truly not very exciting, but if you want a bigger challenge, right, try to play double time. Try to squeeze 2 instances of right and lefts within that 50 beats or that 70 beats per minute, right? Maybe sound something like this. That's the idea. But yeah, I think my brain's properly. Oh, now everyone's coming through. What's going on here? Bumblebee, welcome to the stream, folks. Welcome to the stream. I was just really I would go for lunch, but I appreciate you tuning in. We were just trying to figure out this double bass pedal today. That's literally what we've been doing, and playing along with royalty-free music because we don't want to get DMCA'd. That'd be very bad. Here, let's play more music now that people are here. Here's Wonderwall. I'm just playing royalty-free stuff. All right, so we'll bring the copyrighted music, I guess, on Twitch? ? What's this? Yeah, the song's called Lift Off.
7, 6. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Lift off on the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
We lost a stick, but we recovered. We fumbled, but we recovered. But folks, welcome. I appreciate you tuning in. What do you want to hear? I can only play royalty-free music today. But at some point, we'll bring back some more keyboard, maybe. Can we jam to this? Something like that, right? Let's find some more music. Let's throw in some more tunes. This is Soulful by L'Indécis. Royalty-free music. Here we go. All right, folks. I think the hunger's got the better of me. I'm out of ideas. I feel a little uninspired. I think it's time to grab some noms, and we will return later this week with episode 20. Crazy. All right, 20 of these live streams. Makes me wonder how many times I've done this on Twitch. But yes, speaking of which, we'll be doing that on Thursdays as well. Right, so if you like this kind of stuff, if you like the energy, if you like the community and the content, as always, I appreciate you tuning in. I guess this is what YouTubers say, right? Like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow, turn on notifications and all that stuff. But do it because you want to, right? Not because I told you to, but do it because you're like, hey, like, I actually enjoy checking out this guy's content and what he puts up, and there's a reason for me to come back. So with that said, we've got another one of these live streams this week. Okay, we've got a Twitch stream on Thursday night, and I also have my first client. Right, I got to finish some work. I have a client who's expecting a long format video, sorry, short format video. We got to get that out by this week, and who knows where this adventure will take us. That's part of the fun. So until then, we're going to continue to lean in. We'll continue to ask ourselves what the actual pivot. But till next time, folks, be kind, all right? See you around.